The biggest misconception that parents have is not talking about money, because they think if they talk about the money that kids are going to then all of a sudden become entitled. When I think what really needs to happen is they need to sit down and talk to their kids and say, hey, your mom and I have built this amount of wealth and this may become yours in the future, but like, this is our money. It's not your money. But if you work hard, you can get this. But I think there's a lot of people, they grow up and they don't know how wealthy their parents were. And it's not necessarily a good thing. For some people it might be, but for other people, like, they may not realize how much money they could actually make seeing what their dad or mom made. So I think the biggest misconception is not talking about money. Now, there are bad ways you can talk about money where it's like, you just like say like, oh, we have this much and you can have whatever you want. I go back to Ben Affleck where he has that story where his son wants to buy like a 6,000 pair of sneakers. And he looks at his dad, Ben, he's like, hey, I want to buy this. And he's like, you don't got money to buy that. I do, but you don't. I'm like helping kids understand like, hey, we have money and we'll give some of it to you. But like, my money is not your money. You got to go earn your own money. It's just like people don't talk about it at all. And so now all of a sudden they have these terrible ideas about money. And I was on a podcast and talking to someone about how their parents just don't teach them. And so they got to go learn it somewhere else. School's not teaching them. And so they're like trying to find information and they don't know if it's good information or bad information. And so I think if parents do a better job of talking about money, that their kids are going to do a lot better.